Hi.
Hmm. Yeah. So we are started with Python arrays, and apart from this, we have seen the list, tuples, and set also we started, but the operation is pending. So that and dictionary we are going to cover today. So always remember the difference between all these things, huh? Because based on situation, we have to select like which set is or which arrays collection is suitable for applications, and the difference between all. It's very common things they have asked in everywhere. What is list? What is tuples? And also we are now started with set. So the list is very commonly used, and that is use of square brackets. Okay, you can store, update, delete. You can do the all kind of operation, which are the changeable. Its original value also you can change by doing any manipulations, updating, deleting, or removing. Okay, the tuples is also the same things, but only the difference what we have find once we have created the tuples that not going to change. We cannot add, update, delete. There is nothing operation. It also allow duplicate operation. It also allow the duplicate operation. So we started with the set. In set, we have seen that there is a curly brackets, okay, which is unordered. It means the whatever the list sets we have created, that is not in the order. Every time the order will be changed. So that practically we have seen. So again, once I will run the set OP eval. See, this we have taken the example and we are trying to print this thing. So if you observe this, see. Now initially the A, D, Z, C, B. The Z is a repeated one. It are not allowed duplicate operations. So though you are taken the many times in the list or in sets, it's a little printing only once. Now if you and also there is a one searching method A in a list or not. It also given the true or false. Even you can apply the for loop also for that. So the ordering is not sequentially. So I will comment this thing. So you runs once again. See now the JDBC. So basically the set is an unordered. Okay. And it is unindexed because it is unordered. So we cannot fix the index. So at the zeroth index we are accessing a value. So anytime that value changes. So it is unindexed also. Okay. Even anybody can ask which is the array collection in Python, which is an unindexed. So you should able to recognize so which one is an unindexed. So that time is set is come to know. Okay. No duplicate member. The no duplicate member, though you are adding the multiple value, same value, still it printing the only ones. So it is obviously then is no duplicate member. Okay. The tuple is a unchangeable. It is saying that means they have don't have any built-in methods add, update, delete, remove. Okay. See, the difference is it is also the unchangeable. There is a star is given. The only difference is when we are working with the list and that is a changeable means original value we can change. Means at first position there is a value of A, B, C. Okay. You can make this A, B, C to X, Y, Z and anything. Okay. But in set that is not possible. You can add, you can remove the object or the value from the sets, but it cannot change the original value. Okay, original value become as it is, so it is not unchangeable. Okay, but you can we can add the values or we can remove the value, we can update the value without touching the original value in the set. Okay, so that operation today we are going to see. So simply set we have defined and that also we have run the for defining the sets we are using curly bracket and one set we have defined. Okay. So now if you want to update, if you want to add something, so there is a method to add this set. So you can just simply add the object where you're storing that set in st variable and st dot add method is there. So once you added, so I already taken the W, so I'll take something A, B, C, D, S I will take. Okay. Again, I'm going to print these things. So now observe like how it is printing. It's run. See, now as it changes. Okay. So it's saying that you can unchangeable means the original value cannot change. I it is not possible to change me the Z to something W, but you can add something. Okay, so that is a way. And one method to add, and similar way we can remove the element also, or you can simply update also. So this is for adding. For updating, we have to take one more sets, and then we can update, or you can simply use the update methods. So suppose I'm making one more set, st is equal to st1 is equal to curly brackets. So we'll take values 1 comma 2 comma 3. Okay. Now we can update this sets with something value. So st dot update 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 by which sets this, which we're taking st1. Okay. And simply print the original one. In this way, you can update the sets also. Just now, the observe the list. See. And as it is unchangeable, or sorry, it is unindexed, so it's not going to print as a sequential manner. So, these are the operations. One more operation is that we can also remove the things from the list or from the sets also. We can add, we can update, and we can remove. And while removing, as it is an unindexed, so we're not going to pass any index, or else if you want to remove A, so you cannot pass directly the zeroth index because it is unindexed. If you want to remove something, so simply you have to print PRA anti print. Sorry, just make the object st dot remove. It is add, update, and now remove, remove. And here should you can pass the value, direct value, which value you want to remove. Okay. Suppose I'm passing like I want to remove A here. After that, try to print st. See, A is not in this. If you observe this, A is get removed. Okay. So now tell me, like, if I try to remove a Z from the list, from the set. Okay. Now Z is occur for 3 times, and as we know, it is not allowed the duplicate member, so it is print only once. If I remove the Z from this, now technically, if you observe, there is two Z's are remaining. Okay. So whether it's going to print Z in the sets or not, what do you think?
No.
So though there are three Z's, it is not allowed duplicate, so it's printing only once. If you remove the one Z, so two Z's are remaining, so that it will print the one Z or not. That is the questions. So let's check. I'm also not sure, but it's not gonna print. Okay, as it is not allowed the duplicate member. So it is first of all in the sets it is having only one Z, and that Z is get removed. So it is obviously it's going to remove that values. Correct.
Yes.
So these are the things which we can work related to what the sets. But if you observe this, we can't change the original value to these things. And this is similar to if you observe related to the list, LST1, LST2, LST3. So a lot of things we have seen. LST2, list 2. It is LST1, list 1. So this is index 1, everything's 1. So which method we have seen the update or add something? Mhm. List 3. Arrange and enter the value to be opened. So if you see the remove also operation we have seen, update also we have seen, but we can change the original list also. We can make the or list also, but it is not possible in the sets. So that is what difference is there. Okay. So remember these functions. Now the last array is present, pending. So that is nothing but dictionary. Okay. So in the bracket also differentiate. Square bracket means list, round bracket means tuples, curly bracket means sets. But even in a dictionary, we are also using a curly brackets. So don't be the confused like set and bit different between the set and dictionaries. Okay. Only the difference between is that the set, just observe like what is different. So the key value pair we are adding the value in the dictionary. Dictionary is a collection which is an ordered one. First of all, this is also the changeable and the no duplicate member. Okay. But only thing is that it gonna be store the value in the key and value. It cannot store directly value. First of all, it store the key, in which key, the which value is stored. Okay. So how to define a dictionary then? It's very simple. Just take one dictionary name, whatever the DC, like equal to round brackets. And up to now we are storing a directly value, but it is if we have to pass the key. Suppose roll number one is having the value colon value AA. Okay. Then pass the comma to. It's very important in like framework kind of things. So in framework level, they are using this kind of dictionary for passing value to the one page to the another page or storing the values in key value pairs. So it will be more easy to pass this object in further pages. Okay. So these are the just for collection of variables or values, but this is also one kind of object. It is working in single object. We can store multiple value and it is gonna easily access. The key is present based on key. You can access the values. First of all, simply print that key and then you can do the operations. You can access it. You can print it. You can calculate the length. A lot of stuff we can. First of all, we have seen how to define a dictionary. So it's very simple. Just take one files, take any variables, and accordingly you have to print. New file, save as like one dot py. Okay. Take any variable like suppose you can take date is equal to square bracket. Sorry, curly brackets. Within this curly brackets, you can add multiple values. So any value you can take. First of all, you have to pass the key. Suppose key is a one and the value for the key is AA. Second, key is a two. Value for this is suppose BBB. In this way, you can take the multiple like long dictionary as you wanted. So you take two, three values. Three also. Golden is CCC. Fine. Now simply print these things. So here anti print BIC printing. So So in this way, you can define the dictionary and you can print also dictionary. Okay. Even what we can do, we can calculate the length of this also. So for calculating the dictionary length, same function is there. That is nothing but the len of DICT. So this is a three length dictionary there because we're having the three values and three key. Now, how to access that items values? Okay. If you want to access that values, then you have to what? Uh, there is one method to access the value. Can't pass the direct value. So get method is there. So you think get method, you can get the value result value. So which is there? Just use the print method. Print dictionary value. Dict dot get. Then here to pass here the key. And based on key, you can get the value. So what is our key is that key is nothing but suppose one key we are passing, and based on key that we want to value. See, so one is a key which holding the value as a triple A. And similar way you can pass any value. Based on that, you can get the value. Suppose you're passing 3, so it's holding the triple C, so it will print triple C. Okay. And even you can define one long dictionaries based on things. So, and you ask for the user enter the key or enter the roll number for accessing your result or something, anything. You can store data here. Accordingly, that pass the key and you'll get the values. Okay. So this you can do, and you can do multiple operation with this also. You can even dynamically ask for the users, and that also you can build. Simply ask the key from the users, and based on key, use the get method, pass that key to the users, and these things. And also, what if you are not passing any, if key is not present, then what will go print? It will give the errors or it will give proper message not accepted. Yeah, that is not going to throw the exception. It's throwing a none. There is no value present on that based on keys. Okay, so this is operation we can do. Is there any way with that we can add to the list dictionaries? Update dictionary, list dictionary. Let me check. Is there anything that we can do the operation on this? Car is equal to okay, fine. Even you can apply the for loop also for this dictionary. So this is what how we can define the dictionary. We can calculate the length and we can access the value from this list. Okay. What if I want to print all the values in this thing? So simply use our for loops. For loop is applicable for everywhere, so that is the advantage of for loop. String, tuple, dictionary sets everywhere you can apply. Just simply what you can do for INTICT text and just print the I. PRINT print I. So let's check how it's gonna print. Uh, what it printing only? It printed only the keys, okay, not the values. So what if I want to print all the values? We are apply the for loop in dictionary, but what it printed, it printing only the index 1 2 3. So, but I don't want the index. I want the values. So how I gonna print the values? Hmm? And you can get the values. For getting value, this is method is present now. Get of this.
Yeah.
An index, we are
Yeah.
getting here index. So simply what we're going to do. So we can use this thing. Okay. Now instead of directly passing the keys here, we have a index. So it is initially it will print 1, 2, 3, and based on that we'll get the values also. Okay. Index
Yes.
value, index value, index values. Okay.
Yes.
So in this way you can apply the for loop also. Even we can change the dictionaries. It is also possible to change the dictionaries. Suppose suddenly we realize that the 3 is not hold the value triple C. There is something triple D want to make. So at that time, you can simply update the list also or dictionaries also. For that, what you have to do, first of all, print the original dictionary and then try to print the ICT, which value you want to change, add into the square bracket. Here I need to pass the key. Key is 3. The key is holding the value now triple C, and if you want to make something change, so equal to pass. So whichever the value you want to make, suppose I want to make a Z. Okay. It is not an index, it is on key, and in key you can take anything. For example, I'm taking the key as here, like any key we can take key, and I'm passing the suppose your value VVV. Okay, so that is not a key, it is index kind of thing. You can take anything here. So after updating dictionary, again print it. Um, does anything change? Yeah, change it. So this is what first dictionary. Okay. So the 3 is holding triple C, and this is also the key is present, and this is value. Now after updating C, the key is triple C is now we have changed it with Z. Yeah. So in this way we can update the dictionaries also. And even we can want to add that we can add the dictionaries also. Okay. So this is for changing the existing value, pass that key and pass the value whatever you want to print. Now, in the similar manner, even you can what you can do, you can change the values also. So I'm passing to put here. Now, if you want to add something extra, so just go there, take the dictionary and pass the any key here in square brackets. Suppose you want to add the fourth element and then equal to the value you want to store. You can store A, B, C, C. You can add a D, D, D. That is fine. Okay. So now it is adding after KKI, it is not like in ordered manner. Whichever the order you are adding, that order is maintained. So it is not like that after 3 it is printing the 4. No. After the this value, it is printing dictionary. See, in fourth index, it is like DDD. So like in this way, we can add, update, remove. Got it? Okay.
Yes.
And now, we are adding, updating plus now what we want to do, uh, remove the element. No, whichever the item you want to remove, for that you can use you do you know the data structure? There is a stack is data structure is there.
No.
Do you have idea about like stack,
No.
queue, linked list?
No.
So in which method is used to get the element in stack?
They have not taught us about this.
Push and pop is there, okay, in the stack. So here is also one method, that is a pop method, and within the pop method you can add which element you want to remove, and accordingly that it gonna be remove that element. So simply you can take dictionary object dict dict dot pop. There is no delete method, there is no remove method. There is a one is a pop, and within the pop you can pass the key. So suppose I want to remove the kk. Okay, after that print this dictionary. So let's check. See, we have the pop the kk, and it's gonna be now original list. We are having a 1 2 3 a b c d like z after update. So simply we can define dictionary, we can update dictionary, we can add, and the pop method is used for removing the elementals. Okay, so this is one thing. And also you can remove all the element once. You cannot also, though it is any way to clear all the list together. That is also possible. It's not a problem. So clear is the method. If you use a clear, this dot clear, so it will clear all the elements together. So simply go here after printing all the things. If you want to clear, that also you can do. Just dict dot clear dix dot clear. After clear, try to print that dictionary. It's not going to print anything. So it is an empty one. Print dict. See. So that's all. It can do all the operation. You can define the dictionary, can add values, you can update value, you can remove the value, and you can clear all the element also. Okay, and it is maintaining order for all the times. So that is the advantage we are having. Fine. So these are all the operation related to the dictionaries. So it is some kind of like very useful things, because it is very easy to maintain the key value pair, and you can access it by things. Okay? And it is some like you can say that it is kind of secure also, because it is holding the key. And one more cross checking is pending, so it is allowed duplicate member or not. No duplicate member is set. So if I try to something, so let me check. If I'm trying to add the same key and values, so it is accepted or not. So let's do one more thing. I'm trying to hold the value. Now this is, I'm storing the kk, but I'm making the value to like NNN. Now, as it is not allowing a duplicate member, so the question is to change whether it is printing NNN or the VVV. So that we have to check, or though it is replacing the original value, or it is printing the before adding a new value. So that we have to check which is printing NNN. Okay, it is not allow the duplicate value, but it is simply replace the original value. Okay, so this is one thing we have observed. And the second thing what you want to check, yeah, obviously it is the replace the original values. So it is not allow the duplicate member, but it will replace original value. So whichever the later on you added, that values get printed. It is not allow duplicate member means Same value is not allowed. It is allowed it, but it's going to replace is there any value is present previously. Okay. The meaning of that thing understand. Okay. No duplicate member, it's not simply discard the original new values. We'll search though there is present any existing key or not, and based on that, that's going to replace the new value to the existing key value. Okay. So it doesn't mean that no duplicate member. If you want to add and one value against a one, any value against a one key, suppose CC. So it doesn't mean that there is a one is present so that it cannot add. Can add, but this is gonna replace with these values. Okay, so that also we have to remember. So fine, these are all related the collection of arrays, and directly, indirectly, in further also we can you make a use of these things. So you have to remember all the things, how exactly it work, what are the difference, which bracket is used, what is the key value pair, and in many times or many situation we have needed. So at that time, you have to think like which set or which list, which tuples is suitable for holding value. So different situations are occur. Sometimes you have to hold all the things together. There is no restriction about the key value or duplicate member, order, and order. So simply use the list. If you want to fix the list, you want to do not want to any changes, use the tuples. And you can also the set you can use where there is order is not a matter. Just keep on adding the elements in your getting the values, and you have to just check whether the value is present or not, and that is the set. Set is very rarely used because it is not showing that much features. But the dictionary is used because it is a changeable also, and also it's holding the key value pair, so there is no indexing method. But the list and the dictionary, if you make a comparison, so the list is much faster than the dictionary because it accessing the value based on the index, and always the index is an order one, so that is accessing the fast value, and much operation we can perform with the list. Slice also, you can first element, last element, in between elements, add, update, delete, remove. So all the possibilities with the list. Okay. The dictionary is also used, but change thing is that it is holding the value in the key basis. So that thing also we have to remember. Okay, understood. Got it. So these are all are the related the collections and the in Python. So that is an array. Okay. So you have to practice all the things, and whenever whatever the confusion you're having, so you can ask me. Try to do the programs and perform all the operation together. Okay. And now, so basically, we have started the basic Pythons that we have done. Flow controls we have taken for if while if else ladder. Okay. Then this array topic we have done. Function we have done. No?
No.
Def function we are using. No?
Yeah, just that.
Yeah. And
It's
also
fine.
we have seen the type parameterized, non-parameterized, return type with without return types. Okay. So these are the things that we have seen. So now in further section, the very important topic that we are going to learn, that is nothing but a model. So the model is very important topics. Once you understand the models, you can do anything with the Python. So the models is nothing but the built-in functionalities or ready-made functionalities provided. You can use all both the things built-in also, and also how to make a user-defined models. User-defined model also we can. Okay. Some models are already present in the Python, and some model we have to install. So that also we can check how to install the external models. So that it be accessible in the program. So all the things related to the models that we are going to see tomorrow. Okay. So today only we have seen like which is the pending part about the sets. So there are some built-in methods, add, update, and removes, but it can't change the original values. But you can adding something value to the sets, or it can be remove something value from the sets, but you can't change the original value. And we have seen the dictionary that hold the value in key value pair, and we can access the value based on the key also. Okay, you can update, we can remove, we can clear the entire dictionaries also. Okay, so I'm going to upload that for 1 second. So last programs also are not updated. So let me update these things. Are you accessing this program now? Because it is for you only we are giving access. So you can access this value from this thing. So simply I have copied key, go to our root folder. Hmm. See, these are all the program that we have. Show more option, GUI here. No, these are the things. 4 programs, set and dictionary. Was 30, 10, 2023. Commit. Push, push. Okay, fine. So now you can access the value. Now programs for syntax or some examples. Then fine. So rest of things we'll see tomorrow. Okay. Models.
Okay.
Okay. So keep on revising all the things, whatever the done we have done. So yeah, any doubt in previous concept also you cannot you can ask, no problems. Okay. This many program we have done. Basic things. And the basic is very important. Though you are going anywhere studying the big models, but in the model we need a logic. We specifically need to extract the value. We can store the value for after extracting, after manipulating, after calculations. So at that time, this collection is very important. At the end, we have to deal with the data, and for storing data, accessing data, changing data, this kind of storage or this kind of concept you are needed everywhere. Okay. Further all, we can read the value from the files from the Excel, and lot many ways are there. But these are the basic things. After reading from anywhere, you have to store the value at somewhere. And apart from these four, one thing we have to use. So based on our need, we can make a use of that. Okay, fine, no problem. So bye. The rest of thing we'll see tomorrow. Yeah,
Okay.
sure.